didn't even get to browse.
Hello and welcome. My name is Miss Multiconsole and welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV event preview. We've had loads of event previews recently. As you can see, I am in the upper decks of Limsa Luminsa and this is the Moonfire event. You might be able to hear the music. It's really cheerful and happy and like summery. I really like it. It's awesome. So I've already looked a little bit online about this event and I know that this event is, the rewards are poses and like, I think it's red armor, red or blue armor or something. So let's get started. We have to talk to this little dude here. Oh, by the way, there is some really nice decorations that they have added around here. You can see like this little bomb up here. Let me see if I can get a good view of this place. So there's like a nice little bomb up there. Little tiny bombs are coming out. They kind of look like little lanterns or something. It looks really nice. So anyway, let's accept the quest. We need to talk to this little Lalafell here called Mayaru Moyaru. Mayaru Moyaru? I don't know. So hard to pronounce. I love the little yukata he's wearing. Okay, Heroes of Tomorrow. Mayaru flashes you a grin. Okay. Blimey, it's hot out. I know that feeling. This scorching summer heat has me sweating buckets, I tell you. But no matter, the Moonfire Faire is just around the corner and even this awful weather can't dampen my spirits. Alas, you can't mean to say you don't know what the Moonfire Faire is. I've never been much of a storyteller, forget half the details and muddle everything up, but our Moonfire criers have quite the knack for it. So this is actually a yearly event that appears every single year in Final Fantasy XIV, but this is actually the first time that I've ever participated in it, and I think the rewards change each year, so it's going to be quite interesting to see what this is all about. Tell me, lass, are you as excited as I am? I'd bet it's my last skill you are. Haha! Well then, what do you say to helping us add an extra bang to the festivities in exchange for some special rewards? I'm up for it. I knew you'd be interested. Our grand chaperone, Harmega. The words on this game, so hard to say, has been doling out tasks all morning, but I'm sure he'll have plenty for you to do. Okay, so we need to speak to somebody in Costa del Sol. Okay, which is here in Eastern La Nocia. Okay, we're gonna go there. Probably not gonna have that nice cheerful music anymore once we teleport out of here. So catchy, that music. Alright, here we go. Another like beach place. Looks really beachy and really summery. It's really nice. So what are these little things? Are they bombs? They're like bombs down there. Okay, we're gonna go up this little ramp. Whoa, there's loads of people. Look at all the peoples. Oh my god. So cool. I can see like little bombs up here as well. I'm pretty sure that isn't part of the decoration here. Like, I'm pretty sure that's just been added for this event. So let's speak to this guy and see what he says. Another adventurer here to help us add some cheer to the Moonfire Faire, I presume. Well, come, my good woman. Now, as you've no doubt noticed, the heat this year has been nigh unbearable, and even though we should have seen the worst, temperatures continue to soar, a phenomenon eerily reminiscent of the events of 5 years past, wouldn't you say? I fear that the Bombard King has returned to plague these lands, and with power even greater than before at his disposal. Bombard King. Interesting. He has been most frequently spotted along the shores of Costa del Sol, so to keep an eye on him, we have decided to host the annual festivities here. So far, he has been laying low, only surfacing to terrorize the occasional passerby. However, it is only a matter of time before he grows bold enough to venture further inland. As proud members of the Adventurers Guild, we must do our utmost to prevent this from happening. To that end, some of us have formed an organization of sorts. But we'll come to that later. What the hell is he doing? With our heat-resistant Cascadia armor and the tactical knowledge we have gained through our studies, the Fiend and his tiny minions won't stand a chance. Awesome. Of course, we would feel much more confident were we to have your help. perhaps with the extermination of those smaller bombards. So bombs? Are we killing bombs? Is that why all the decorations around here are like bomb themed? We found the waters of the Elbist are most effective at extinguishing their flames. If you speak with Winthiel, our stockman, he'll see you paired with one of our finest beasts. What? Paired? With a beast? What are you talking about? I know what he's talking about, but okay. There is, however, something else I would ask of you. This is a matter requiring the utmost discretion, so I would prefer we continue this discussion in a more private setting. Pray, meet me by the waterfall in a quarter bow. Alright, we're gonna go to a waterfall! That will be nice and cooling. Where do we need to go then? Let me see quickly. Alright, so it's up there. I need to travel from there to up there. Okay. I'm going to get on my trusty mount that I got from the last event. I just did another event on the Yokai Watch, which was really cool. Alright, so there is a lot of people doing this event today, but it has only just come out today, so that's really cool. Hopefully we can get the poses. I'd really love to show off the poses. Really reminds me of like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Really cool. And Power Rangers. In times of desperate need, we hope for a hero. We look to the heavens and pray that someone, somewhere, is watching over us. Well, my friend, you need look no further. Okay. Oh my god, my facial expressions are so funny. The go-go posing rangers are here, oh my god, and we implore you, warrior of light, to stand with us against the blazing summer heat. Oh my good god, this is going to be so dramatic. What the hell is that? This is the Black Ranger. Okay, it's much like Power Rangers. With the stealth of a koal that slinks through the night. Black Ranger! With the grace of a golden flower dancing in the winds. Yellow Ranger! Hot stuff coming through. Red Ranger! Oh my god. This is ridiculous, but it's so funny. So that is the armor that you can get at the end. Oh my god, flashy little bombs. Like smoke bombs and everything. And in the name of justice, we shall punish all that attempt to take these lands into their vile clutches. Also reminds me of Sailor Moon. So funny. Okay, let's see where this goes. I totally want to be a ranger. My character's like, what just happened? So you're the adventurer Harmega sent. Considering the riffraff the man takes in, I wasn't too sure what to expect, but colour me pleasantly surprised. Now then, I suppose proper introductions are in order. The lady in black is For God's sake, Yellow Ranger, what purpose do these masks serve if you insist on always spouting off our names to every single person we meet? Indeed, she is right. Miss, I'm sorry to say we cannot reveal to you our true identities. To do so would be akin to breaking the oath we took as rangers, for we fight solely to protect the people, not for personal glory. Here, here, humble guardians risking their lives to ensure the peace and prosperity of the realm. A beautiful and pure gesture, much like my twin/attack, which transcends even the might of our firefall battle formate. Hold it right there, Yellow Ranger. Didn't we agree we would make no mention of the formation until we determined that our companion is as trustworthy as Harmega says? The black one is so cautious and the yellow one is just giving everything away. And then the one in the middle is like, I don't know what he's doing. Come now, Black Ranger. He's like the one stuck in the middle, the one stuck in all the arguments. I can assure you that few are as honourable as the Warrior of Light. In fact, I think it should greatly benefit our cause to divulge to her all of the circumstances surrounding our current mission. Ha! And as the Go-Go Posing Rangers Premium member, I suppose explaining exactly what that entails falls to me. Before we begin, however, I ask that none of you interrupts. Ahem. Are we clear, Black Ranger? They kind of have a little love-hate relationship going on here between yellow and black. Let me start at the beginning. There are two reasons as to why the Go-Go Posing Rangers are Eorzea's best bet at beating back the bombards. First, because we have this smashing Cascadia armor Second, because my prowess on the battlefield, with these two providing support, is unparalleled. Our combined strength is indeed formidable, but only when we manage to coordinate our attacks. The Firefall battle formation, however, is something we've successfully executed only a handful of times. She butted in. Now he's gonna be mad. Yes, it's humiliating to even think about it. We formed the Go-Go posing rangers so that we might protect the land and its people from the bombards. But the truth is, most of the time, we cannot even protect ourselves. To remedy this, each of us has prepared a specialized training regimen. We ask that you, as a realm-renowned adventurer of surpassing skill, help us train to the best of our ability. You are by all means free to decline. I would only ask you keep all we revealed today a closely guarded secret. Were the people to learn the men destined to defeat the Bombard King are still undergoing training, it might incite panic. And with that, we shall take our leave and humbly await your reply. Rangers out! The old boy needs to learn to lighten up. As our official leader, Red tends to think he bears the responsibility of defeating the Bombards alone. He forgets one very important thing, however. He has the unstoppable Yellow Ranger at his side. That's likely what worries him most. If your mindless drivel isn't what kills us, that inflated ego of yours is certain to do the job. All joking aside, I sincerely hope we can count on your support. It's going to take a miracle to pull this off, but somehow I believe, with you on our side, we can make it happen. I'll just put all the responsibility onto me, of course. What every wannabe superhero does, right? Puts it on somebody else. Alright, so we need to go back again. Back to Costa del Sol. Alright, here we are. You'll do it. I knew I asked the right woman. The Red Ranger is eager to begin his training straight away, so I ask you to start by assisting him as soon as you are able. My assistant, Jonanko, will explain the details to you. As I'm sure the Rangers mentioned, this is a covert operation and its success requires your discretion, so we can't tell anyone. That being said, we could not have asked for a more steadfast ally. The future is bright, my friend. Between you, me, and the posing Rangers, I have faith we can see a better tomorrow. Go, go, posing Rangers! Okay, so what do we do now? I don't think that's the end. I think now we get like repeatable quests. So yeah, this is definitely a repeatable one here. Dashing and burning. So when we complete this, we will get a fair voucher, which we can probably exchange for rewards. So I just want to have a quick look, see what we can actually get. This is the vendor here. So this is the stuff that you can buy. There must be some other stuff here because I don't see any of the poses or anything. There must be another shop somewhere. But here you can see there's a firefly lamp, which is furnishing for your house when you get a house. We got a Moonfire Faire music thing. So this is probably the music that we heard at the very beginning, the really cheerful one. We got some, I think these storm tracer, flame tracer, I think they're fireworks. I think they're all different types of fireworks. And probably the same with this pinwheel. So let's accept the repeatable quest here, dashing and burning. Hello miss, am I correct in assuming you're here to assist the posing Rangers with their training? Excellent, let's get started then. The Red Ranger just left to practice with the smouldering dummies. He requests that you follow him with an elbist and compete with him to douse the flames first. Him with his fists and you with an elbist's water. Our guild's stockman, Wuntheo, is stationed to the northwest and I'm sure he'd be more than happy to lend you one of his elbists. What the hell is an elbist? Wuntheo has something of a murky past, but he is now one of our guild's most hard-working members. In fact, the reason he's so dedicated is because he was inspired by an adventurer much like yourself. Okay, what have we here? It looks like some kind of weird creature. It looks like a dragon crossed with a lizard or something. It looks really strange. Or a dinosaur. Even looks like a dinosaur, the head. We got like a basket with like weird little... Are they bombs? They look like bombs inside there. Or bags or something? I don't know. No idea. Let's do the quest and then we'll find out what all this stuff is. So how might I be of service to you this fine day? In that case, why don't you take her? She's yet to be fully broken in, but having been on the receiving end of it more than once, trust me when I say she can blast water further than all the others combined. Okay, we have to mount it. Oh, okay, this is the Abyss. No wonder I didn't know what it was talking about. So this is really cool. I'm on like a little thing. So we got some little moves here. Saturates. What does this do? Oh, cool! It actually spits out water. This is awesome. We got like a little special mount just for the event. How cool is that? I love this. Okay, where do we have to go? We have to go down here. We're going to go down here and use this little monster on the dummies, I suppose. Really strange. This is really strange. Okay, so there's the dummy that's on fire. We obviously have to put that out. So let's do that. There we go. Curses! Had I been a split second faster, it would have been extinguished by my hand. Yeah, I'm sure. You and your eldest might be fast, miss, but my fists are faster, and I assure you the next round will be mine. God, he is so competitive. Okay, so we need to go over here, and I think we're going to be doing the exact same thing again, just in a different location. Okay, here we are. We're going to put these ones out as well. There we go. Blast it all! I can't believe I lost again. Grrrr! Brace yourself, miss. No matter what it takes, I shall be securing at least one win today. Off he goes, and we're going to have to go to another location, probably. Oh, it's just up here. Oh, there's quite a lot of them here, isn't there? Okay, we'll put out this side first, and then the other side. Looks like we're going to be able to do it by one side at a time. He looks exhausted. What has he been doing? There we go. Now we can talk to him. Oh, it looks like we lost our mount as well. Oh, I love the fireworks in the back. That is really nice. But thank you for getting me out of that mess. I had only meant to add a splash of oil to bring the flames to life, but in my haste, my hand slipped and I drenched the burning dummies with a full bucket, and before I knew it, I was surrounded by a ring of fire. How can you be so clumsy? That I need to be saved from my own stupidity is proof I am unfit for the title of Red Ranger. Yeah, you should give it to me. I want to be Red Ranger. Protect the people, give them a better future. Ha! How am I to do any of that when even a small fire possesses too great an obstacle for me to overcome? All I ever wanted was to give hope to the people, to quell all their fears, just as the warriors of light have done. Perhaps it was too lofty a goal. But what am I doing? I cannot give up at the first sign of difficulty. Today may not have yielded the results I wanted, but tomorrow is another day. I'm sure Hermega is expecting you, so let us finish here and begin a fresh anon. Okay, off he goes. We have to go back and talk to that guy again. Ah, miss, you've returned. I trust the training went well. It sounds as though he got off to a rough start, but I have faith that he shall improve over the following days and weeks. In the meantime, I request you train with the Black Ranger. The details are with Jang Ho, so if you are willing, please seek her out. Since this is a top secret matter, I would ask that you make every effort not to be overheard. I have relayed to the rest of my assistants that you will be running various errands for us, so your continued presence shouldn't arouse any suspicions. May all our hard work pay off, and together, let us celebrate the Moonfire Faire in the most traditional spirit of the holiday by bringing down the Bombard King. Okay, we got our first fair voucher. That's awesome. So complete that, and then we have another repeatable quest here. It looks like there's going to be like 3 of them because one for each of the rangers. So let's do the Black Rangers quest. Oh yeah, there's 2. Dashing and burning. Isn't that the one I just did? That's the one I just did. So now we have unlocked hot and cold. So we'll get 1 voucher for doing this. Janko looks off into the distance, a deepening frown upon her lips. Uh-oh, it doesn't sound good. Wonderful timing, miss. I was just about to send for you. As you've likely noticed, the sun today has been particularly intense, and even the shade provides little reprieve from the heat. Ranger or not, it is unwise to push the limits of one's body on a day such as this, but my attempts to convince a certain someone to remain indoors have fallen on deaf ears. If the Black Ranger will not listen to sense, then we are left with but one other option. We must stuff her full of Roland berry shaved ice. What? One of the few surefire ways to cool the body. I think 3 cups should do the trick. You can purchase some from our Iceman just below, or should you be so inclined, you can prepare it yourself. Interesting. Okay. Our Iceman just below? Who do you mean? Oh, here. Iceman. The Iceman. Okay. Let's buy it from him because I don't know how to make it. So, Rollenberry shaved ice, and I think he said we needed 3 of them. There we go. Let's buy those. And then we need to go and deliver this to Black Ranger. Hut 2, 3, 4. Hut 2, 3. Ah, miss. Are you here to join me for a round of... Here, have some ice cream. Oh, it looks really good. Look, it's like all colourful. How cool is that? Here you go. Enjoy. Oh, Rollenberry shaved ice. What happened to her? It certainly is a kind gesture, but I don't much care for frozen desserts or cold things in general, really. This will help me combat the heat, you say? Speaking from experience, I can assure you it will do nothing of the sort. Nevertheless, it would be a shame to let such an expensive dessert go to waste. Ah, I know. Allow me to propose a contest. I will go and hide, and you will attempt to find me. While I wait, I will continue to perform squats. Should you manage to find me before I squat 100 times, you win. If not, I win, and the loser must eat the shaved ice as punishment. That's not punishment. Are you ready, miss? Good. Now hold on to the shaved ice for now, and wait until the count of 20 before starting your search. Good luck. Okay. A game of hide and seek. Okay, this is going to be quite annoying. Is that her over there? No, that's just a person. There's so many people around here. Okay, I wonder where we have to look. Where are we going to look for her? I wonder where she's hiding. Is there really that many places to hide in this little area? I don't know. Oh, look there. Kind of gives it away because it's got a big cursor above her. Has she finished doing 100 squats yet? I hate squats. They're the worst kind of exercise. I absolutely hate them. That was incredibly fast. I had scarce begun to squat when I heard your swift approach. I suppose that means I'll have to eat the ice then. Well, better you than me because I have really sensitive teeth. So it really hurts me to have like really cold things. But enjoy! Gah, that was incredibly cold, but just as you said, an extremely effective way to beat the heat. In fact, I feel so energized, I believe I could do 500 squats in the time it would take you to find me. Oh, she's gonna run again. My god. Didn't you ever play hide and seek as a child? She's not very good at it though, is she? I mean, whoa, look how fast she's doing the squats. I'm finding her straight away. She's not even attempting to hide. She just stood in front of the tree. Why not behind it? I was nearly there. Just a few more to go and I would have beaten you. Would have, however, isn't good enough, is it? I lose once again. Here, have another shaved ice. That's even colder than I remember. Ugh, did you hear that? My stomach cries out in protest. Any more shaved ice and I doubt I could finish another circuit. Yet I cannot deny its rejuvenating effects. And with this last spurt of energy, I shall do 1,000 squats. Steel yourself, miss. For this next round, I shan't lose. She is determined. Off she goes. See if we can find her. There she is. Easy. Well, at least she kind of... Whoa, she's got sandbags and everything. That's quite funny. Only 50 to go. Please allow me to finish the set. Never. Take the ice. Now she has to give up. Brrr, I feel it from my head to my toes. These defeats have forced me to admit an uncomfortable truth. My abilities are laughably inadequate. Miss, I must become much faster and stronger. If that means I need to spend day after day training in the scorching hot sun or swallowing so much ice I can no longer feel my tongue, nose or ears, then so be it. I shall do whatever it takes. However, I am no fool. Such skill takes years, if not decades, to attain. It's not something that can be accomplished in the span of a few days or even weeks. no matter how dedicated one might be. Miss, the Red Ranger is too proud to ask you of this, so I shall do so on his behalf. Should any of us fail to learn all that we must to defeat the Bombards, would you agree to lend us your strength on the battlefield? Thank you. You've taken a great load off my mind. Now, I think I will retreat into this shade for a moment before returning to training. Let us part ways here, my friend. Okay, laters. And now we have to do the yellow ranger, and then we may be done. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I've never done this event before, so I have no clue. Miss, thank you for braving this dreadful heat to ensure the Black Ranger's well-being. Indeed, it is a hot day, but I see now that the passion that burns in your hearts blazes brighter than the sun. I cannot even begin to express how blessed we are to have you as an ally. Your discretion regarding this matter has also been commendable, and none have yet to catch wind of what's really going on. I dare say, in addition to this regular training, the Yellow Ranger could do to learn a thing or two about tact from you. Ha 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 ha! I'm sure he can hardly wait to begin his sessions. So I urge you, speak to Django, who will apprise you of all the details. Okay, so we got our second fair voucher, and we are moving on to our very last repeatable quest. Who let the bombs out? Who? Hello, miss. I'm so happy you're here. The Yellow Ranger has allegedly taught himself a new maneuver whereby he can, with a single well-placed strike, blast a bombard to smithereens. Indeed, this is exciting news, but he has yet to test this death blow on actual bombards. Despite his claims, I somehow doubt that swinging his axe at the air and yelling has done much to help him refine this technique. Okay, what have we got to do then? To allow him to gauge just how effective this would be on a real target and assess what might need improvement, I ask that you weaken 3 bygone bombards, capture them with these flame-resistant nets, and then place them in his general vicinity. And if you could keep this between us, it would be for the best. I'm afraid if he were to learn of our plan, he'd become a tad overeager to prove the potency of this new attack, charge headfirst into a bevy of bombards, and end up injured or worse. Okay, let's go. Okay, so first we have to weaken them, and then we have to capture them. I'm not sure how this is going to work with so many people being here. This is going to be quite tricky, actually. How the hell are we going to do this? Let me just set this to my hotbar to make it easier. I'll just put it there. Let's see if we can do it this way. Okay, we have to actually get really close to it as well. Oh, this is going to be so hard to do with this many people here. Oh my god. How are we going to do this? Quickly go up to it and do it. Oh my god, this is like ridiculous. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. Did that not count? Oh. Yeah, I got one at last. It's so hard to get this because it's so competitive here. There's so many people here. So it's kind of hard because everyone just nicks the bombs. Yes, I got my second one. Okay, it's taken me a couple of minutes to do. It just takes some patience because the amount of people here. I'm sure this will get better after a few days, but because this is a new event and everybody is here trying to do the same thing, it makes it really, really awkward. Really awkward. And there we go, I finished it. Okay, awesome. So we finally got that horrible part out of the way. So now I'm just going to go over here and we need to release the bombards at the location. So we're going to do that very quickly. Okay, here we go. We have to let the bombs out here in this little place. So we're going to release them. Release the hounds. Let's see what happens. Stand back, miss. Those bombards appear to be of a highly dangerous breed. I shall finish them off. They look really, really like bubbly and cute to me. Grah! Be gone from whence you came, foul fiends. Oh dear. Did he do it? Did that not hurt him? Ha 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 ha! That wasn't a very stimulating fight. This must mean I have, through my training, grown to be that much more powerful. While my skills with an axe are nearly unrivaled, I must nevertheless find a way to counteract the blinding light which accompanies a bombard's suicidal blast. In a true battle, it would prove most detrimental. Moreover, it would not be good for morale should the group's most talented member be seen to stumble blindly about the battlefield. Tell the Harmager that I shall resume my training as soon as I have finished scrubbing the soot from my armor. I need to get me some of those armors. Alright, let's turn this in. Thank you for taking the time to assist our Yellow Ranger with his training. Janango shared the news with me earlier, though not to question the veracity of the Yellow Ranger's claim. But tell me, miss, is this death blow truly as grand as she says? Haha, wonderful. I can only hope all 3 of our rangers will make as much progress as he has today. We've no shortage of burgeoning bombards to attend to after all. So that one's completed, and I think that might be all of the repeatable quests. And now the main guy has got another quest for us. So much quests. So we're actually going to get a piece of the armor for doing this. And that's what it looks like on my character. I look like a true ranger. Alright, let's do this. Miss, thanks to you, the Go-Go Posing Rangers' performance have improved dramatically. Every one of them has become an expert fighter in their own right. As a team, however, they still lack basic coordination, which is of paramount importance if they are to defeat the evil plaguing these shores. Alas, we are out of time. The Bombard's king has made his move, and we must rise to stop him, even if the Rangers are not fully prepared. And that brings me to why I summoned you here today. Should their best efforts fail, we need an adventurer strong enough to ensure the threat is kept at bay. Someone like you, miss. Please, will you help them to dethrone this royal pain once and for all? Haha, I knew you'd agree. The Posing Rangers are currently preparing for battle at the Hidden Falls. I ask that you go and meet them there, for I'm certain they're eager to discuss their strategies with you. Okay, let's go. This must be the very last part of this quest line. Okay, here we are. We are at the Hidden Falls. Just gotta wait here for the Rangers. I think they should appear any second. I wonder if we're going to fight like a king bomb. That would be really, really cool. Ah, miss, you made it. The Red Ranger should be along shortly. But seeing as the most important members are here, let us start without him. Well, that's rude. As you are no doubt aware, the Bombards have begun their advance, something which has come much sooner than we anticipated and puts us at a great disadvantage. You see, we've only managed to marginally increase the success rate of our firefall battle formation. It's a maneuver that requires perfect synchronization, and some of us have been struggling with it more than others. I, of course, have perfected the necessary techniques, but Red has a tendency to overthink the steps. His nimble footwork falters and his powerful swings throw him off balance. Ultimately, an attack which could strike with the force of a hurricane is no more powerful than a mild breeze. All hope is not yet lost though. We have recently learned of certain mental exercises that increase concentration. If done correctly, we believe they may help the Red Ranger keep his focus during battle. The Bombards, however, will not wait even those precious few minutes it would require, and so, with a heavy heart, we request that you, the woman we trust above all others, hold off the fiends gathering along the coastline and buy us the time we so desperately need. But before you leave, there's something we must show you. Our true identities! OMG! For while you have come to be a dear friend, we have remained masked strangers to you. Therefore, as a show of our respect, Budafoin and I decided it was time we revealed all. And since he would undoubtedly object with something like, a hero must never fight for personal glory, we would prefer that you keep this a secret from the Red. What is the meaning of this? Where are your masks? Uh-oh. I cannot believe it, the both of you, you've broken our oath. A hero must never fight for personal glory. Come now, we can't honestly expect us to keep our names and faces from Miss. She may not wear our colours, but she is much a posing ranger as any one of us. Or do you mean to say that you don't trust the woman to whom we owe so much? On the contrary, Yellow Ranger, why do you think it is I called upon Miss and divulged to her our greatest secrets? It's because I trust her more than anyone else. In any event, let us put this issue to rest for now. Every minute we waste squabbling is another minute the Bombards have to inflict further harm. Miss, I trust these two have already apprised you of the details. Good. Once the fight is over, let us meet back here. Rangers, to battle! That pose is so funny. Okay, so we're going to be doing some fighting. The last to arrive and the first to leave. Typical. Well, not to worry, he can't make it too far in that armour. Budathorn and I will see that the Red Ranger's mind is properly centred before heading to meet the Bombards. Godspeed, miss. May we all emerge from this unscathed. Okay guys, as you can see, we are at the Fates. I'm here with my free company. We are all riding on these little abest things. I think that's what they're called. Basically, what we are going to do is we are about to attempt 2 different Fates, and one is just spawned. And what we have to do is we have to use this saturate skill and take out all the tiny little cherry bombs, but it's quite tricky. You have to be really fast, as this is like my 3rd attempt, and I kept messing up because I wasn't getting enough. I wasn't squirting the water enough on the cherry bombs, so it wasn't counting and it wasn't updating my quest, which is really annoying. So you really need to be quick when you do this, especially on the first day of the event, because there are so many people here trying to do the same thing. So it's really hard to actually get something on the bombs. Okay, so this is the second one. That was the first one, and now we're on the second one. It's basically exactly the same. You just have to squirt the little bombs with this little saturate skill, but it's quite hard to actually find them, so I'm just kind of stalking my guild here because they know what they're doing. So I'm going over here. This is where they are all supposed to be, supposedly. There we go. I see them. So we just stand here and we just squirt these little dudes and hope that we actually hit one and make it count at the end. And this is how you get your vouchers, so that you can get rewards for the event. So you just farm these little fates here and the repeatable quests, which I showed earlier, of course. So you just do this to get the stuff from the events, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be awesome. We can get all the stuff from this event. I love these events. Really cool that we have so many going right now. So that's it. I got quite a lot of vouchers from it. It's quite generous in that way, I think. So we are now going to speak with the Yellow Ranger. Can you believe it? We did it! We really did it! Not that anything could have gone wrong with me heading our assault, of course. Thank you, miss. It was only because of your support that we emerged victorious against such slim odds. It's all well and good to thank miss for all her help, but the both of you best remember that this is a fight we should have taken on alone. We still have a long way to go if we are to become anything like the esteemed warriors of light, of whom the bards sing. He finally arrives. I suppose you're late because you were off sulking about the fact that I, Budathorn, and my friend Miss here outshined you in combat. I'm not surprised. Just look at you. Too embarrassed to even remove your mask, are you? Ha 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 ha. Of course not. Then prove it. Take it off, Red Ranger. After all, there should be no need for such secrecy among friends. Hildy Lena's right. Even the warriors of light you're so fond of were only successful because they placed their full trust in their comrades and did not keep things from one another. You two are finally agreeing on something. I don't know whether to feel proud or ashamed. Right, here comes the big face reveal. Forgive me. It seems I have let my preconceptions of what it is to be a hero lead me astray. It is past time I reveal to you who I am. But before I do, I just want to express my gratitude to you, Hildy Lena, you, Budathorn, and most especially you, Miss. You are welcome. It is only because of you that we were able to take down the monster that terrorized these lands. This quest is so long. Alright, I think we're pretty much done. Haha, I bet you didn't expect it to be me now, did you? Who are you? What? Is it the guy we got the quest from? Well, it's about time. You could have saved me a lot of trouble and more than a few lectures on the importance of keeping secrets secrets, if you had just done that from the beginning, as I had suggested. I feel as though a great weight has been lifted from my shoulders. If this were a play and we the protagonists, then this would be the moment marking the start of a long and illustrious career of fighting evil for the go-go posing rangers. It makes me laugh when the red one poses. And off they go, running off into the sunset. What a glorious ending. In times of desperate need, we hope for a hero. We look to the heavens and pray that someone, somewhere is watching over us. However, my friend, in doing so, we sometimes overlook the true heroes that walk among us. This is like earlier. We had a scene like this before. Well, that's you, Warrior of Light. The go-go posing rangers would have stood no chance against the blazing summer heat, and it is in women like you that we find our courage, our power. So cheesy. With the stealth of a koal that slinks through the night, Black Ranger! With the grace of a golden flower dancing in the winds, Yellow Ranger! This is so stupid. Hot stuff coming through, Red Ranger! Okay, enough of this now. Enough of this. And in the name of justice, we shall punish all that attempt to take these lands into their vile clutches. Okay, I think we've had a cutscene very similar to this before. My god. And so justice prevails and peace is restored to the realm once more by the go-go posing rangers and their faithful friend. May they ever watch over Eorzea and deliver her from evil. So we have like secret power rangers that are seeking justice all over Eorzea. Fun times. I think that pretty much wraps it up. That was an insanely long quest. Yeah, and we get our own piece of power go-go ranger outfit. Yay! Okay, so after completing everything that this quest has to offer, you can buy all the equipment now. Like, more stuff will appear in the vendor. So now, as you can see, I can be my very own go-go Power Ranger. And there's lots of other things here as well. So these must be the poses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep farming and see if I can unlock as much as I can from this. And then we are going to do an awesome big pose with as many people as I can grab from the guild. And that's going to be so awesome. Okay guys, we are back and we are ready to pose. Let's go Ranger pose. So that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you next time.
Didn't even get to bronze.